Hi there, I'm Dr. AJ Kumar. So that video so we're reading, Genesis 2. So just stuff, preview of stuff that's going to be out there. The Genesis 1 video is going to take a while to get up because I'm 41 minutes into an upload of the video I was encoding in the last video. And so it's 2.5 hours long. It's not even that good of a video, but I gotta wait for that to get through processing, and YouTube is not even starting to process it yet. I don't know why. I guess it's like 2 GB. There's probably a way to make that better. Oh well. I kind of don't care anymore. Anyway, so the Genesis 1 video, that'll be in a few days when that comes out, and this one will be a few days after that. I was looking into how video encoding works because I don't really know much about that. Anyway, we're reading Genesis 2, and then I moved the text up to the top right corner, and maybe that'll be easier. Alright. Thus the heavens, so this is Genesis 2 in the King James. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. What does that mean? In their vast array, okay. And I don't know what these are forward references, I guess. I wonder, let's talk about. Huh. Okay, well, we'll get to that, I'm sure. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh, right? So, or 6 days before, there's 7 days in a week, so I assume it has something to do with this. And on the seventh day, I gotta remember to keep stuff out of the top right corner. Anyway. On the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made and rested on the seventh day. Okay, God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. The reason in the information theory playlist, this is Shannon's original paper where he introduces the idea of entropy. And so we're going to be going over that. This should be an interesting paper. I have never read it. So this will be fun. That'll be fun, but that'll be in a few days. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God had created. What does this mean? Because the seventh day was when God decided, all right, I'm done. The creation and man, so this is the Adam and Eve story. These are the generations of the heaven and the earth when they were created, and in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground, but there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Oh, wait. So 5. No shrub had yet appeared on the earth, and no plant had yet sprung up, for the Lord God had not sent rain on the earth, and there was no one to work the ground. Okay. This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created, when the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Okay. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. Right, he hadn't caused rain yet. There was not a man to till the ground, but there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Okay, so this is the water cycle. Okay. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living soul. Okay. So almost the same in both translations. The planting of the garden. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put a man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This site is called Bible Hub, by the way. BibleHub.com. And King James is public domain, so I don't worry about copyright or anything like that. Is there like some rules about this? I don't think so. Oh well. Lost my place. Okay, so God plants a garden. Let's read it over here. The Lord plants a garden. In the middle of the garden were the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I'm guessing there's a word in Hebrew that is kind of knowledge of good and evil. Okay. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and it became into four heads. The name of the first is Pison. I don't know how to pronounce that. Pison. I'm guessing it's bison with a P. Pishon over here. That which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. I don't know what that is. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The name is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria, and the fourth river is Euphrates. Assyria, where is that? Let me look that up. Assyria. Hiddekel. Tigris, okay. The Tigris River. Maybe a map would be nice to keep open. Does this really have maps in it? Okay, so here's Baghdad. Alright, oh well. Fourth river is the Euphrates, okay. The forbidden fruit. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. Okay. And the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an helpmeet for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib, which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. This part is kind of interesting. Anyway, that's the end of Genesis 2. mean, I kind of know the Adam and Eve story, so. And then Eve ruins the whole thing, right? But I don't know. I think I'll figure out the deeper meanings the more I read it. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next video where we will read Genesis 3.